What is up, everyone? It's your boy Farai for a spontaneous video here. Basically I just want to speak on just make sure my speakers aren't recording, but I just wanted to speak about rapping in time with the instrumental. You know, that's one thing that I can definitely say is one of the things that will definitely kill a song, because people generally don't they won't feel, you know, hip-hop is all about rhythm, you know. I mean, if we think about drums coming from Africa and all of that, it's all about the rhythm, you know what I mean? Everything's got that what is the word here that I'm looking for? Syncopated feel. That's the word. Syncopation, synchronization, whatever, you know. And I'll just play this. I just did this video right now. This is literally a minute in between each other. I just you know, cut the data files and transferred and started another video. So in this project, right, I want you to listen to every time the snare hits within the song, right? So every time you hear the tap, listen to the relationship between the words and the snare, and then you'll understand what I'm trying to talk about. So here we go. And by the way, because the first section is rapping so fast, it's really important to be on the snare. You know, Ski Mask is good at that, X is good at that. And once your brain starts to see these or hear these things, rapping becomes much easier, because even if you freestyling and you're rapping about the worst, like, you know, things that people don't care about, it's still gonna sound good, you know what I mean? So here we go.
Riding down the highway, left my sorrows back in last year. Twisting up a blunt, she wanna roll my car, move faster. All these haters watching, cannot bother, we move past you. Creeping in the night, rolling, who I feel like Casper.
You see, now that is how to write, right? So every time there was the punchline or the word that ends the, not so much the punchline, but the ending of the bar, right? If you know how to count bars.
Riding down the highway, left my sorrows back in last year.
Last year, you know what I mean? Like, if I even just go to the snare,
last year,
you know what I mean? It's on the beat, you know. Now obviously you can play with this technique and, you know, rap triplet time, you know, rap in a we call swing is basically moving off grid, meaning like you might be slightly off the snare, which is cool, because if you know how to do it, it'll sound really cool, because then it has that Biggie type feel, you know, whatever. But you know, this is really, to me, what makes lyricists great is being able to be in time. Now, I've got a little philosophy when it comes to audio, right? I look at audio going horizontally and vertically right now. Horizontally means we obviously having a time thing, right? We go from 0 seconds or 0 bars up to the end of the song, right? So that to me is timing. If your timing is on point, that makes you a good rapper. The second thing is obviously the loudness and the mixing and the production and the perception of the song, you know what I mean? What are you, I mean, you might be saying something, but how does that, what you're saying, make me feel, if that makes any sense, you know what I mean? So you got to look at it from those two angles, and I feel like your music will start to really become something, you know, because if it's just kind of everywhere, it doesn't really, you know, house music is on point, you know what I mean? That's why it's played in clubs every weekend, because it has that rhythmic vibe, you know what I mean? You can always expect the same result in a way, you know. That's why you can blend the songs together, and that's why hip-hop is interesting, because every song sounds different, but if you have that vibe, you know, you'll get good results. And also the important thing is sometimes you might come across the track where or in the track where there's no snare, you know, listen to the instrumental, you know, there's a chord progression going on. If we turn on our metronome, 3 4 1 2 3 4, you know what I mean? Because that's also where I see some of the mixes that I do, it starts to get a little shaky around these sections, you know, and there's no reason for it to feel like that, you know what I mean? It's like, you could also just rap over here and then just paste it into there, you know what I mean? And that's another important thing why your songs should be in tempo, right? Because then it's easy to copy paste something, right? I just copy and paste it, and it's always going to be in sync. You know what I mean? So yeah, it's just a little rant there that I have, but I feel like that's very important. One of the most important things when recording and rapping, starting out. You know, even some rappers don't notice this. Like years down the line, and someone goes, "Yo, man, you know, you're not rapping on the snare, whatever." And you don't have to be rapping on the snare. You can rap on the kicks, right? It would be pretty hard in the song because it's like going crazy.
Riding down the highway, left my sorrows back in last year. Twisting up a blunt, she wanna roll my car, move faster. All these
But yeah, whatever, my computer's glitching out. And yeah, I'm probably gonna do another video now. 2,000 subscribers. Shout out to all of you. As I said in the last video, let's continue. Let's keep making good content. You know, whatever you ask for, we try and cater to it. Obviously, sometimes I just do my own thing usually, but you know, I try and gather all the info in and then spew something good out. So yeah, it is your boy Farai. Like and subscribe if you have not. I'm gonna drink some juice. This looks like it's not recording, but it is. Peace.